Hi everybody, it's Seth, your Mild Mannered Mage, and we are back visiting the plane of Duskmourn in this episode of Breaking Boxes. Today, we are doing another type of box. We're revisiting our old school bundle boxes. Now, back in the day when I first started playing Magic, this is how I traditionally got my cards. Now I stick with pretty much with buying booster boxes. But I thought, let's go with something different. Let's get a bundle box because these usually come with the larger die, which I really like. So we'll open up a bundle box on this episode. So what makes bundle boxes pretty good is they do come with 9 booster packs. So these are the play booster boxes or booster packs. You also get 30 basic lands, 15 in foil, 15 in base regular. This one also comes with an alt art. This looks like for Grievous Wound. And then you also get the big die, and then you also do get the card box. This one will be for Duskmourn, since that is the plane that we are in, and it's all sealed up here, and you can hear that die just rattling around in there. So, all right, well, let us then. Here is the seal right here. So let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open and see what we got. I hope everybody's release for Duskmourn has been good and you've been getting all the goodness out of here. I've been so far have managed to hit 3 of the Wandering Rescuers. Here is a insert, some creepy twins, little poster art. 3 of the Wandering Rescuers. We've gotten our Planeswalker. I've gotten a couple of Tyvars. This has got us an insert here. A couple of punch outs of, I think these are the finality counters, stun, lifelink flying, and then some 1/1 counters, neg1 counters. So yeah. Also gotten a couple of the new horrors. Those have come out. Gotten the Valgavoth, his land as well. So all sorts of goodness to check out and see what I've gotten so far from this episode, or from this release. Check out episodes, I think it's 36 and 37 of Breaking Boxes. Here is the actual box that comes with this bundle, so you can use it for storage. So there we go. Put that off to the side. And then here is our oversized die. I do like these. And then there's the butterfly symbol. I do like these when you're playing in a game of Commander. I also like the purple and green. That's really nice. The green is very subtle as well, not like a neon or anything. I like using these in a game of Commander. They're easy to read. They're larger. I mean, if you compare that, let's see, which set is this? Do I have over here? That's not it. I've got a bunch of dice on my desk here. Oops. There we go. Is this it? Here we go. Here's my pre-release dice from Duskmourn, so you can see the size difference here. Where's that butterfly? There we go. So you can see this is a much larger die, and it's easier to read, and so being able to keep up with the counters and everything using this oversized dice is a lot easier, especially when you're looking across the table. So, all right. Then we've got our packs. Those are our, I think those are our lands and maybe our alt arts. And then here are our packs of cards. So what we will do is we're going to set these off to the side. We are about to get cat bombed by Finn, our Planeskitty. Oh, nope. He stayed right out of the edge of the camera, so good on you, buddy. Alright, so when we get back, we'll take a look at these wax packs of lands, and I think I see the alt art card in this particular one. And then we'll start getting into the packs of cards here. So hang on after the break, and we will be right back. Alright, and we are back with this episode of Breaking Boxes. And again, we are taking a look at this Duskmourn House of Horror booster bundle. First, we're going to take a look at these. I think these are just like wax paper. Oh, these just tear right open. Let's see what we got in here. I think these are just all the lands. Toss that aside, and here we go. Oh, and these are nice because this is okay. So we do get 5 of the full art Valgavoth lands. Do like these. So those are pretty cool. Alright. And then we get into, so 2 of each. So that's 10 regular basics, and then the 5 of the others. Alright, so, and then what is this? So just some rule sheets and how to cast spells, attacking and blocking. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so we'll toss that off to the side. So there are our lands like that. And then, like I said, these are just regular plain Jane basics. Alright. Pack number 2. This should be our alt art and then our foily lands. Yep, alt art here of Grievous Wounds. 2 black and 3 enchant player. Enchanted player can't gain life. Whenever enchanted player is dealt damage, they lose half their life, rounded up. So that is pretty good. Especially throw that on your biggest threat. Throw it on, give a 1/1 creature unblockable. And just have a good old time with that. Alright, and then we've got, and this looks like, again, the same mix of what we just got. We've got 5 full art foils, and then Wooburg plain Jane basics in the foil. Okay, so that's pretty simple. Not too bad. I do like this enchantment. I recently redid the Animatu enchantment deck from Duskmourn. I did add this enchantment because I thought it was really good. So I will probably replace the Grievous Wounds that I put in it with this one just because it's fancy. Different art, foiling, so that is fun. Alright, so we will take a quick break, and before we do that, let me throw at y'all just a couple of codes just because I can. You remember, don't forget to Give us a like, give us a subscribe, turn on your notifications so that you know when new videos drop. Help us to support this channel and help it grow. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, what we're doing right, and what you would like to see more of. But as I can just, this is a way that I can just kind of thank the fans. So here's some codes for you, and hopefully I can do some more things for y'all in the future. All right, so when we get back, ooh, that did not go where I wanted it to. When we get back, we will start cracking into these 9 booster packs, and hopefully we'll get something good out of them. We'll see you in a bit. All right, and we are back, and let's see what sort of goodness we can get out of this play booster bundle from Duskmourn House of Horror. And we are starting with pack number 1. All right. And never know which way these cards are going to be. It always depends on the style of box that I've gotten. So here's our first special guest. Not seen a special guest so far. So we have Sacrifice, 1 black mana for an instant. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature. Add an amount of black mana equal to the sacrificed creature's mana value. So that is a pretty good hit, especially in a black deck. Be able to build up some ramp turn 1, or not turn 1, but later on, get some. Be able to really kind of accelerate your game. And then we're going to move right into Demonic Council. Black and 1, search your library for a demon card, reveal it, put it into your hands, then shuffle. And then if there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard, search your library for any card, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. So that's kind of a new demonic tutor. And then here is our foil. So already got a couple of good cards. And I'm actually was looking for this ethereal armor in my collection, because I want to put that into that deck that I was just building, because it is all enchantment based, and that's going to make a creature in that deck huge. So fantastic. All right, all of our commons here. And our rare is another Grievous Wounds. Again, 2 black and 3 enchant player. Enchanted player can't deal life, or can't gain life, and when they're dealt damage, they lose half their life, rounded up. And then we've got a foil island, and then a Leyline of Mutation. 2 green and 2. If it's in your opening hand, you may begin with it on the battlefield. And then you can pay Wooburg rather than paying the mana cost for spells you cast. That is also a fantastic hit. Lots of good cards in this set so far. Or in this box. So good hits all around. Get through these commons. Skull Nap Nuisance, Optimistic Scavenger, House Cartographer, Saw into a Marina Vendrell, Wooburg, when Marina Vendrell enters, reveal the top 7 cards of your library. Put all enchantment cards from among them into your hand and the rest into the bottom of your library in a random order. Tap her to lock or unlock a door of a target room you control. Activate only as a sorcery. And then we've got a foil island. And then we are going to be Planeskitty bombed. Up. And he stopped the recording, and I just restarted it because Finn is clumsy. Alright. Because that's the type of evening we're dealing with tonight. And then we've got a foil room, and that is a common. Or uncommon, excuse me. Cats, I tell you, you got all of your stuff spread out. That's where they want to be. Alright, there's the commons. Fear of Failed Test, Shrewd Storyteller, Lionheart Glimmer, Dashing Bloodsucker into an Enduring Tenacity. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. When it dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. It is an enchantment, so this will work good with your Drain and Gain decks. Just another great tool in that toolbox. And then we've got Moldering Gem and Weight Room as our foil, and a Spirit Manifest token. Alright, let's... Ooh, this one doesn't want to let go. There we go. Okay. Through these commons here. Savior of the Small, Baseball Bat, Unnerving Grasp, Altenac the Thrice Called, into a Reluctant Role Model, Human Survivor, white and 1. At the beginning of your second main phase, if Reluctant Role Model is tapped, put a flying lifelink or 1/1 counter on it. When it or another creature you control dies, if it had counters on it, put those counters on up to 1 target creature. So it's almost like an Ozolith on a stick. You can grow it, and then if it dies, you move it. And then you can move counters on another creature as well if they die. So that's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Alright. Get through our commons. Alright, Live or Die. Cursed Windbreaker. Oblivious Bookworm into Valgavoth's Lair. Enchantment land, hexproof. Enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Add 1 mana of the chosen color. Again, like this land, this is good for mana fixing, especially in multicolored decks. You can choose the color that you need the most at that time. And because it's hexproof, it cannot be targeted. Into an Overlord of the Belmerk. Kind of sad to hit this one because I've already got this one. I've gotten 2 Overlord cards, this one and the green one. Impending 5 for black and 1. Normal cost is 2 black and 3. When it enters or attacks, mill 4, then return a non-avatar creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. Into a land and a Leyline of the Void. If it's in your opening hand, begin with it on the battlefield. If a card will be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Nice and shiny too. All right, 3 packs remaining. Let's get some good stuff. Fear of abduction, violent urge, sporogenic infection. All right, here's another Overlord. Overlord of the Flood Pit. So that's 3 of them I now have. 2 blue and 3. Impending for 2 blue and 1 for impending 4. Flying 5/3. When it enters or attacks, draw 2 and discard a card. That's pretty good. For blue. And then we've got a Plains into a Shepherding Spirits and a cute little gremlin. 2 packs remaining. What else can we get? Get through these commons again. Alright. Paranormal Analyst, Under the Skin, Unwanted Remake, Infernal Phantom into a Dissection Tools. When it enters Manifest Dread, then attach Dissection Tools to that creature. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has Death Touch and Lifelink. And then to equip it, sack a creature. Interesting. Alright. And then Murky Sewer as our foil. Oh, 2 foils. And we also have Fear of Surveillance. Oh, that's a land. And then our last pack. So let's see what we got here. Get out through these commons. Okay, here we go. Orphans of the Wheat, Haunted Screen, Ghostly Keyboard, Pyroclasm, and another Hushwood Verge. This is like my 4th one of this set. Taps for a green. If you control a forest or a plains, you can also tap it for a white. Our land, our foil, our token. All right, and there we have it. That is our what do we call this again? Our Play Booster bundle from Duskmourn House of Horror. Some of the highlights, we got some cards here that we have not seen. This Overlord of the Flood Pits, I think, is pretty cool. This Leyline of Mutation in foil, I think, is pretty neat. Also, we got our first special guest card, which is pretty awesome. Another Valgavoth's Lair, I really enjoyed that. So yeah, overall, not a bad box indeed. So, hope that you have enjoyed this box opening. Again, I appreciate everyone hanging out with me as we open these boxes. As a thank you for spending this time with me as we open this Play Booster bundle, here are a couple of arena codes, just as a quick thank you. As a reminder, please give us a like, give us a follow, turn on notifications so that you know when the next video drops. If you enjoy breaking boxes, be sure to check out our other shows, Arena Antics and War Council. Arena Antics is where I go in, play MTG Arena and just kind of goof around in Brawl, which is their version of Commander. And then again, War Council is where I go through and do some deck tech videos. So once again, this is Seth, your Mild Mannered Mage, wishing everybody some happy magicking. We'll see you next time.